the 27.
James White, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things, make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Man out. Mike 5, Mike 55, Mike 55. Rabbit. Cougar 19. Bang, bang.
Now it's Hill. This is White on the screen. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Good. For a
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Check. Crunch.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's Hill. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
And get it to the horse.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
23-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's make these babies crawl the way back home. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
From the gun, Mariota. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
2 yards on the pickup.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To throw, Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He's tackled
well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Patriots 7, Ravens nothing.
Get off the field. Check, 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 check. 70 Lion. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Watch the pass, watch the pass.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
To number 26.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pick up there at 20 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
He was brought
no doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They'll roll him out right. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
21-yard line.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
He was taken down.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Third down.
New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Tight left. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Check. Check, hot route. Hot. Under 10. 10. Switch. Mustang 19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6.
The pass.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Ryan Izzo.
There to make the grab. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
Here we go.
Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Come on, D. Mike 52, Mike 52. I got it. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. What we got? 18 rattlers.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Let's go, let's bring it.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Tyg810 coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on
a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
Ravens, nothing.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And Brate, the tight end's got it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards at a first.
Ravens.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up.
Double dog, that's the way. 79 Broncos.
First down. Here's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and second down. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter, so get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot, because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Fourth and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field.
52 is the mic right
here. Here we go on 4th down with Burrow. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. Rosas' kick is good, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Jacobs now. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
At the
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The tackle made
that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but It shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Pass. Complete to Cameron.
That gain
Brate.
of 9 buys them a new set of
9
downs.
yards. And a Raven first down.
Check three. Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge. Check.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
46-yard line.
Tight down. There you go. Safe. Hey, alert three.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
A gain of 7.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Derek Rivers. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to run, but now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
No team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the
CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
57, Mike.
Back to throw. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
It doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Second down and 3, ball on the 7.
Let's get off the field.
That's a jet sweep into the hands of Edelman. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
They get this out left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 3 yards out. And the Patriots continue to roll. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Patriots 31, Ravens nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
It's now
second and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Watch the out. Watch the out. Right there. 54, right?
On 3rd down, Burrow. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Letting one go deep for a Nunwa. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Take over first and
Let's hope
10.
it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. So still 14 yards to go, second down.
Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Now it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Down and 14.
The Ravens on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 14. And he comes back with one complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
12-yard gain. It's now 4th down.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Burrow going for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check, 56. Hey, watch the slant.
And Burrow going to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
You don't want it. 5'2" is the mic. Mike 5'2", Mike 5'2". Coming for you. Get out of that. Ready. 52, Mike 52. Big Lion. Watch the curl.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Was it Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground?
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Where's 52? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 65. 65. 65.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Patriots' 44-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Alert, alert. 3 down. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Exit.
Now Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Number 84.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
19 tight. New Mike 52. Watch the screen. Go. Alert 3.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Again, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. To the air again, Burrow. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Mike 54. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Complete to number 29.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after